Namaste everyone. Welcome to our 29th World Yoga Festival and 8th International Day of Yoga celebration. Today we have 6 speakers, and those who are watching on social media, please share our link. This meeting is recording, so those who don't want to be in the recording, just keep your video closed. It is my great pleasure to welcome everyone. Yesterday, we had a beautiful celebration with the South American Yoga Teachers Association and different organizations. We had a Indian ambassador from Argentina as a guest of honor. He gave a beautiful message. Today, we have Isha Foundation to present their teachings from their master, Sadhguruji. Most of you know. We met him at the UN a few years back during the International Day of Yoga. And here I have Yoga Acharya KJ George, one of my old yoga colleague from Shivananda Ashram. We want to start with his prayer, and his organization is affiliated with the World Yoga Community. That's only one we gave affiliation in Kerala. Without delay, I want to invite Yoga Acharya George for a prayer and a few remarks. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Asadoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amardam Gamaya Sarvesham Sustirvavadu Sarvesham Shandirvavadu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavadu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavadu Sarve Bhavantu Suhinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyandu Mahashid Dukavagavade Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Wonderful to hear your voice after a long time.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
We had a beautiful class today, and you are having dinner with everyone, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question. As a member of the Catholic Christian community, you are taking this path as a yoga acharya. What made you to take the yoga training programs and promoting yoga?
Guruji, even though I am born in a Catholic family and from 1980 onwards, I teach a Bible class in my parish till now. But in my church also, for many people, I gave yoga practice. And a few people, 21st, they celebrated the International Yoga Day. And in Capuchin Ashram, I teach yoga for the aspirants and lay people. I teach yoga belonging to the Capuchin Ashram, the building. And nowadays, even though there is little difficult to understand many Catholic people the importance of yogic life. Many are following yogi class because many lack of people, they think yoga is belong to some religion, but they don't know that it is a spiritual way of attaining the eternal God, with the blissful awareness of the presence of the Holy Spirit, holy presence of the Lord Almighty. They say contemplative meditation. That is meaning in your Malayalam, many priests and rishis says yogalmaga dhyana. That is the word they use, yogalmaga dhyanam. That is contemplative meditation in English. Yogalmaga dhyanam is same as yogic life and yogic meditation. So nowadays, most of the Catholic people are coming to understand the inner meanings of yogic life. Our body always look for good health, mind for happiness, and our spirit is the life, the energy. That ego is a blissful awareness of the everlasting enjoyment, we can say one way. So they come to understand the meaningfulness of yogi life, and they started to embrace. In the beginning, I felt many difficulties to teach the yoga in the Catholic schools and colleges, but nowadays they welcome yoga teachers to give classes for their students in the CBSE syllabus and ICSE syllabus, and even then in Kerala syllabus, Malayalam medium schools also, they encourage the students to practice yoga. That is the present atmosphere, present situation in Kerala. So I am proud enough to say that I get success in my work. In the beginning, many don't welcome me to teach yoga, but in the 21st of June, I spent the whole day for giving yoga classes in different ways and different places. I drive my motorbike at least I think around 300 kilometers to reach different places. Morning, I started 9:30 and till 6 p.m. in the evening. So I am proud and I give thankful to God and all my gurus in my life. And once again, I give thanks to you for giving this occasion, this chance to speak some words in your whole day, whole month program. So once again, I give Guruji, Dileepji, my beloved, loving friend. So I give my positive energy to you and all those who are hearing me. Loga samasta sugino pavandu. Thank you all. All shall be well. Loga samasta sugino pavandu. Sab kuch shubha ho.
Thank you, dear friend Yoga Ji, joining us. And I know you have some friends are sitting here, students are there, family is there. So it is wonderful to see you. Make sure be there on 30th for our final program and try to be in the meeting every day. at least if you can spell it that.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
So now I like to introduce our board of trustee, Raj Bhushan ji, brother Oneness. We had a beautiful event together yesterday at Yoga Day celebration in White Plains with the Indian Consulate. Raj Bhai just give some points from what happened yesterday. Is that your
Oh,
video? Yeah. Is your video working? Or?
also all the audience watching. God's blessings to everyone. Yesterday we had a wonderful time. It was in upstate. Actually, it's called Hartsdale, and I forgot the name already. So sorry.
Yeah, White Plains.
White Plains, right? Yeah.
County.
So we took Westchester County. So Guru Dileepji was inaugurating a yoga event as part of the 30-day celebration, also as part of the 8th International Day of Yoga. So we took Metro North. We traveled by train for 1 hour, myself and Guruji and Prem Das. So we arrived there, and then we met several people, including Deputy Consul General Varunji. He's the number 2 man in the Indian consulate in New York City. It covers about 8 states in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, etc., like that. So then we met some of the one assemblyman, a senator, county executive. So Guruji led the yoga session, kicked off with certain breathing exercise, certain simple asanas. So the video has been posted, so you can see there were a couple hundred people or so, the Westchester Indian community there. Then the interesting thing was that I was in a rush to get back, and Deputy Consul General was returning back. Guruji was kind enough to arrange transportation for me to come with him. So I had a chance to ride with Deputy Consul General. I had a wonderful conversation with him, especially about yoga and then how the Mysore Maharaja was instrumental in sending Vivekananda to America, the world parliament religion. And the Maharaja of Mysore was also instrumental in helping with Swami Boaji. And we shared a discussion about Swami Shivananda, because Consul General had spent some time in Burma. Swami Shivananda, after his medical degree, spent time in Burma, and then he had the spiritual awakening. Then he ended up in Himalayas, starting the Divine Life Society, which is now sharing yoga worldwide. There's Yogananda, the Swami Shivananda Center all around the world. Actually, Guruji was also part of Shivananda group. He was teaching classes in Kerala, I believe, and then very close association with Swami Shivananda and his successor, Swami Chidananda. And then, of course, now Swami Yati Dharmananda, his disciple, who was in US a few years ago celebrating the 100th anniversary of Swami Chidananda. So wonderful discussion on spiritual life. So I told the council that out of the 4 stages, Balya, Yovana, Grihastha, now I'm in Vanaprastha stage. So now next is sannyas. So it was a nice, wonderful discussion. You're very supportive of what your community, all the activities here in the US. So we will look forward to many more celebrations now. Ambassador Sima, namaste, hello. Nice to see
Hello,
you.
hello. Great to
Uh,
see you too. Thank you for having
So,
me.
thank you. And then the last point is that we had discussion about the World Yogasana sport in Guruji's efforts in making that an Olympic sport. We have 23 countries participating in the competition. We'll be announcing the winners. So he was very supportive. He asked me what yogasana you do. I told him out of the Ashtanga yoga, 8 steps, I'm focusing on the last 2, dhyana and samadhi. I'm skipping the first 6. So we had a good laugh that you start with yama, which is non-violence, don'ts, and then niyama, do's, and then asana, the posture, and then breathing and controlling the senses. Then the last 2 steps is the dhyana, where you focus on God contemplation, which is the purpose of life, is to journey toward God. Our earthly life is very limited, and no matter 100 years is only 36,500 days. So we have to make our presence count every day. We have to celebrate life and then enjoy and be a blessing and not to hate anyone. The true concept of yoga is Vasudeva Kutumbam, that we are one family, all under one God, worshipped by many names. So it was a very interesting discussion. So I had a joyful ride back to Manhattan. So thank you, Guruji, for that. Tomorrow I think after the Zoom meeting, 10 o'clock in the evening, we'll be going to Kazakhstan consulate. So we continue to expand our the unity, friendship message wherever we go. We are beyond religion. We are part of the spirituality movement, really sharing that we are one community, and then we just have to leave this world a better place than what we found. So thank you again, Guruji. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. 3 Shantis is for peace, Shanti is peace, Shanti for the body and the mind and the intellect, soul. So let's celebrate and yield back to Guruji.
Thank
Namaste.
you, Rajbhai, for joining today. I know you have a celebration with your son, right?
Yeah, my son turned 36 on Wednesday, and then my twin.
It's cutting off, I think.
In a little while, they're coming from Jersey. So, as you know, I have a big family. I have 6 grandchildren. So it's a blessing to practice the continuance of peace, I think. So.
That is also yoga, taking care of family, and you already
Yes.
enough bhakti yoga in your life. That is enough.
Yeah, peace begins with me, and then my family, then co-workers and the community, and beyond. So that's but the Sai Baba used to say that if you don't take care of your family, then it doesn't matter what you do outside. You have to keep everybody at least happy and then get along. Everybody life is different. Right. The whole idea is to how we can work together to have create a moment of bliss, joy, and enjoy this life. Right. God bless.
Yeah, thank you, Rajbhai. I'm going to invite Ambassador Dr. Seema Karitiana. She's one of the active person in New York City, and she's working with different departments. She's a peace woman in New York, and she does meetings with the World Health Organization, mayor's office, and so much on and on and on. Without delay, I will like to invite Dr. Seema Karitiana. Floor is for you.
Thank you so much, dear Guruji. I am so happy to yet again be part of your event, I would like to express my most heartfelt gratitude for you being a part of my life, for you being a great friend, supporter, spiritual mentor for me, even though we haven't known each other for too much of a long time, but you have already influenced my life enough, more than other people who sometimes are in my life for decades. And it's always an honor and pleasure to be here. Just like Guruji has mentioned, I am now Global Peace Ambassador Country Director for the entire country of the United States. I work with many different entities to reach a consensus in terms of cultural inclusivity, racial, gender, ethnic inclusivity, and peace, and also peace education. Because I personally think that if a person is not enlightened in terms of education about their heritage, their culture, and their existence, the person will end up hating, not knowing about themselves and hating everyone else because the person doesn't know him or herself. It only starts with you first and then goes on to all the other people that are out there. With that being said, I would like to express my deepest happiness about the fact that the Yoga Day is celebrated universally, because I think that spirituality is the root of humanity. With what I mean by that, I will explain. I am actually a spiritualist, though many of you might not know that. But I've done a lot of spiritual work ever since the age of 11. With that being said, what I would like to explain in terms of that is spiritual work, meaning trying to feel out the energy fields of people, trying to feel out what their actual existence and what their actual point and sense of being is. I have always been interested in that, and what I came down to is that the door to spirituality, even for those that are not spiritually enlightened, is yoga. It allows you not only to relax, not only to listen to good music, not only to learn how flexible you can be in terms of musculoskeletal system, but also to go deep inside yourself and explore and experiment what you're actually capable of in something that is beyond just physical, in something that is actually metaphysical, beyond physical. And therefore, when you come out of that state of relaxation that yoga has put you into for some time, you then look at the world around you differently. And therefore, you become a spiritualist yourself. It is not as difficult as many people might think it is. You don't need to be a psychic. You don't need to be a fortune teller. You don't need to be a healer in order to be a spiritualist. You just need to have the desire to be open-minded, to be embracing of yourself, first of all, and then everybody else as a result of embracing yourself. And I think that yoga can help a lot in that, can actually be the vital key point in that once you take it the right way. So it is incredibly wonderful that the Yoga Day is celebrated internationally. And I thank Guruji for pushing it through and making it until the final round, for it to get out there and be celebrated. And another great part of it is that it brings what I am fighting for day in and day out: inclusivity, universality, friendship, collaboration. And it does not end here. It's going to go even further than that. And with that, we never know. Maybe all of the different wars in this world are going to end sooner than we think, because there's not just one war between Ukraine and Russia. there are many different wars. If we look at all of the conflicts between not just countries, but between individuals, entities, families, friends that are going on around the world, those are little wars. And the puzzle is more complicated than you may think. So let's work together in peaceful, collaborative, and universal tactics to step by step, one-on-one, bring all of those wars to an end. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Dr. Ambassador Peltiana. We are moving forward for the bill in the country. So we are discussing with the different Congress members and state senators, assemblymen, governors. Because yoga is a universal teaching, and we want to make sure everybody will be able to practice without any discrimination. We are moving towards that one. And definitely we'll work together as usual. So let us see. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Thank you.
I'm seeing some chats are here, but I want to invite Sri Suresh Alankar from the Isha Foundation. Let me see. Sureshji, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I saw a chat message here. We are doing live stream, so how it will work out?
That's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. So we'll continue as it is, right?
Please,
Okay.
please do. Yeah. If you need to do that, please do.
Needed. People want to
Yes.
see it, and we had to show what we are doing to the government. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So here I want to introduce one of the spiritual leaders around the globe moving around. That is Jagi Vasudevji, known as Sadhguruji. I know him. I met him maybe 20 years back, and he used to come to the what is the place on 28 and 27. There's a Indian cultural organization is there. Bharata Vidya Bhavan. He used to come there. And once I saw him with Sami Bua, we were walking on the street, and Saulji is coming. That's why we became know each other. The last time I saw him at the UN Yoga Day celebration at the United Nations headquarters. And we love the way he give answers. That's what I always, people like to challenge Indian culture. He give the right answer. You look around the globe, all the leaders, they make, oh no, I don't want to give tough answers, how they will take it. But for him, he'll within seconds he'll give the answer that needed. Because I am like that, you know. So, I think most of the leaders from South are like that, little tough. But see, he's working hard, moving around from country to country, city to city to promote the Save Soil movement. I was so proud that somebody is doing that work. Without delay, I want to invite Sureshji to introduce the organization and all the work, videos, whatever you want to share. Welcome. Please join.
Thank you, Guruji. Welcome, everyone. It's wonderful to be with all of you here today. We really appreciate Guruji for giving us this opportunity to share what we can from Isha Foundation. As Guruji mentioned, my name is Suresh, and I'm a volunteer with Isha Foundation, an international non-profit public service organization dedicated to human well-being. It's founded by Sadhguru, a yogi, mystic, and a visionary, and a New York Times best-selling author. Isha Foundation and Sadhguru have been offering tools for well-being from the yogic sciences for over 30 years. In addition to answering all the questions that that Guruji has mentioned, powerful methods of inner transformation have been offered and are continuing to be offered. We'd like to share a few glimpses of Sadhguru's and Isha Foundation's work over the last 3 decades through a short video.
In the next half hour, you're going to meet a man who has a devoted following across India and indeed around the world. While yoga and meditation are at the core of his teachings to promote individual growth, the work of the foundation covers conservation, education and health. And you'll find him astonishingly pragmatic on a range of very modern-day problems. Let's meet Sadhguru.
For the very first time in the history of humanity, we have the necessary resource, we have the necessary capability, we have the necessary technology to address every human problem on the planet. Even 25 years ago, we couldn't have dreamt of it. But the only thing that is missing is consciousness.
Today, the spotlight is on a project called Green Hands in India.
We started a mass campaign and 6 years I spent planting trees in people's heads. That's the most difficult terrain, believe me. And now in the last 6 years, we've been transplanting it, and that's happening much more easily.
Action for Rural Rejuvenation is mainly aimed at rejuvenating the human spirit.
This is an incredible movement that is started in Tamil Nadu. We want to see that this happens to the whole country. The idea is not necessarily about developing competitive sport, but the important thing is to bring the spirit of sport and revitalizing rural societies.
ईशा आउटरीच को वर्ष 2018 के लिए राष्ट्रीय खेल प्रोत्साहन पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया जाता है। सद्गुरु जगदीश वासुदेव, संस्थापक ईशा आउटरीच।
English and computer skills are very essential to make these children come out of the hopeless economic and social pit they are in.
If you could first tell our viewers, what is the idea behind it? Initiative, insight, which is more specific towards entrepreneurs.
Whatever the nature of your business, ultimately, it is all about human well-being.
Isha Foundation, a non-religious, non-profit public service organisation headquartered in southern India.
Sadhguru has established Isha Institute of Inner Sciences in North America as a space for inner transformation and complete well-being. Surrounded by the serene forests of the Cumberland Plateau, Isha Institute attracts visitors from around the world for its unique programs and special events.
We've engineered the outside world in so many ways, but we've done nothing about this one. If you want to know well-being, in is the only way out.
This is what I want to teach you too. That is, you can be completely intoxicated without any drug, just on life. This is a shift from wine to divine.
We are tracking a mammoth movement, an incredible rally starting from Kanyakumari, reaching up to the Himalayas, all in a month with the sole purpose of rejuvenating India's rivers.
Every state is responding. This is concurrence and this is wonderful.
I'm very happy that Sadhguru has taken up this cause. It should also become a people's movement for our own survival, for the survival of our children.
We are launching a campaign called Youth and Truth in the month of September. Youth and Truth, unplug with Sadhguru, ask whatever you want.
I want to know the truth about ambition,
technology, astrology, self-doubt.
What is the appropriate age to have sex?
Why do we have to wear a tie or a proper dress code in our placement?
For every one of you, your life is precious, isn't it? This precious life, where are you going to invest it? What is it that will be worthwhile today and worthwhile after 50 years for me to invest myself into? You invest your life into that. This will be a life of fulfillment.
He has a different swag. He's kind of Buddha to us. Sadhguru has become this new friend of youth.
If you have to describe yourself in one word, would you consider wildlife as 2 words or 1 word?
It's…
President Pranab Mukherjee felicitating his Sadhguru for all his spiritual contribution. So as you all know, June 21st was the International Day of Yoga, and we're happy to be a part of the celebrations of the World Yoga community. On this occasion, Sadhguru has given a message which we'd like to share with you.
Namaskaram. This is the most important aspect of yoga, this absolute sense of inclusiveness and the immensity of experience of life. As you breathe, you are one with the atmosphere. As you consume food, you are one with the planet. How can you avoid yoga? Yoga means union. Without this union, there is no life. The question is only, are you consciously in union with existence around you, or are you missing the whole experience? If you know the experience of this union, this is being in yoga.
So on this 75th year of India's independence and the 7th anniversary of International Day of Yoga, I'd like to share a short video from Sadhguru about the significance of this International Day of Yoga.
The coming year is a historic event in many ways. The United Nations has declared the World International Yoga Day over 15,000 years ago. Since Adiyogi, many things have happened in terms of propagating yoga, in terms of reaching out. Many administrations in the form of kings took to yoga. For the first time, the head of a major nation on the planet is talking about yoga in public, in international fora.
And I invite him to address the assembly, Mr. Prime Minister.
योग केवल व्यायाम भर न होकर अपने आप से तथा विश्व व प्रकृति के साथ तादात्म्य को प्राप्त करने का माध्यम है।
This could be a kind of a foundation stone to make scientific approach to the inner well-being of the human being, a worldwide thing. That if you want to be well, you don't have to seek heaven's help. You can turn inward and fix it. This is the message when you say there is a International Yoga Day. This is what it means. The world is beginning to accept human well-being is not in heaven, it's within us. It's a tremendous step for the world, and for the first time, 177 countries get together to pass a resolution. Never before in the history of United Nations, 177 countries have voted for anything. I want you to understand, this has lived for over 15,000 years without any kind of one organization pushing it or forcing it, simply because of its efficacy, because it works, it's lived. Today, nearly 2 billion people on the planet are doing some form of yoga. I'm not happy with that. I want the 7.2 billion people to do some form of yoga, because in the last 100 years, we've ripped the planet apart, but we are nowhere near well-being. If human well-being has to happen, The only and only way is one has to turn inward, there is really no other way. Because pain and pleasure happens from within you, joy and misery happens from within you. The very light and darkness happens within you. The only space where you generate experience is within. If you don't turn inward, fixing your well-being on this planet is out of question. Today, we have the necessary resource, capability and technology to address every human problem on the planet. Never before was this possible. Only thing that's missing is an inclusive consciousness of human beings. And this is what yoga can do, beyond religion, beyond belief systems, beyond caste, creed, race, nationality. People can experience a deep sense of unity within themselves, which is what the world needs. This is a momentous step that humanity is taking. It is time the world turns inward for their well-being, not up, not out, in. In is the only way out. If you want well-being, in is the only way out.
So today we'll be learning a set of powerful practices designed by Sadhguru, which can bring about a profound sense of physical and mental well-being. Before we start learning the practices, let us hear from Sadhguru about the significance and power of these yogic practices.
The word yoga means union. Union means right now, it is a scientific fact today that this existence is just one energy manifesting in many different ways. When Einstein says E is equal to mc squared, he's talking about it is all the same energy manifesting in millions of different ways. Or experientially, if you look at it, what you exhale right now, the trees are inhaling. What they exhale, we are inhaling. What this means is, one half of the lung is hanging out there. Yes, one half of your lungs is hanging out there, isn't it? The whole breathing mechanism is not here. Only one part is here, another part is out there. If we experientially knew this, nobody had to tell us to save the environment, don't cut the tree. All this would be rubbish for us if we only experience this. So, it is common knowledge, at least in your high school textbook, that you are not some kind of a freak happening. You are just a part of the universe, you're also just one more happening. And it's a part of everything else. So union means in your experience, if you sit here, there's only you. The whole existence is just you. So you're capable of experiencing something that is not you as yourself if only a certain level of inclusiveness happens within you. Your inclusiveness right now is limited to your physicality. If this inclusiveness can be extended beyond physical nature, suddenly you can sit here, experience the whole universe as yourself. If this happens to you, then we say you are in yoga. So why the physical posture came is, maybe many of you are not old enough for this, but if you saw the televisions in 70s, when it first came, you had that little aluminum contraption over your home. You remember that? Antenna? You're watching like this, suddenly your television boop, 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 boop. Then somebody went up on the terrace and now, gently like this, get it to the right place, once again the world pours into your sitting room. Yes or no? Just if you get it to the right place. This is just like that. If you learn to just hold this body right, if you know how to hold it right, you can download the whole cosmos into this. This is Hatha Yoga. Yoga is not twisting and turning, you can change the fundamentals of who you are. You don't have to do anything on the yoga mat. Without that, you can transform the fundamentals by making your life into yoga. One way of looking at yoga is, one meaning of yoga is, that which renders you to a higher possibility in your life is yoga. So, it is best that people approach this in a different way. So my approach to this is that we must bring the awareness of the profound possibility of yoga. Yoga is a much subtler dimension. It needs to be handled in an extremely committed atmosphere, and you have to be precise in the way you approach it. Otherwise, what can fundamentally transform your life if it's mishandled, it can do certain things. It's like we can't think of living without electricity right now. It's making our lives in every way, so you love it so much, you go and stick your little finger into that hole in the wall, then it does something else. So anything that is capable of transforming our lives, we must understand, if something has the power to transform, it has the power to cause damage if mishandled. So instead of trying yoga, I would say, if somebody wants to rapidly learn something, there is a dimension of yoga which is called as upa-yoga. That means it's pre-yoga or sub-yoga. The word upa-yoga in vernacular languages in India has come to mean something useful now, but actually it means, upa-yoga means sub-yoga or pre-yoga. So this pre-yoga, we are seeing how to make it popular. You are not looking for any spiritual possibility, you just want to physically be little better, mentally little limbered up and this. For this we have a simple schedule of upa-yoga. You can learn this in 3 minutes yoga you want to do, you can do. You want to do 6 minutes yoga, you can do. This is all upa-yoga, this is not yoga. So, probably this is something that large segments of the world, even those people who are involved in yoga are not aware that there's another possibility of doing semi-yoga, something that gives you physical and psychological benefits but doesn't touch the spiritual dimension as yet. After you feel physically, mentally well and you still see life is not fulfilled, then you can seek the spiritual process. So, one dimension of what we want to do for this thing is to make upa-yoga popular, because this can be taught on the street, this can be taught anywhere and you can practice it anywhere, in any posture, whichever way, and the benefits will be quite immense. But it will not demand the level of commitment that yoga demands, nor does it cause any problem if you do it improperly, because you can't do it improperly.
So now we will be learning a set of practices called Upa-yoga, which literally means sub-yoga. Upa-yoga practices are simple and safe. Upa-yoga can be done anytime and anywhere, even in your workplace. So these practices are simple, but some of you may find it challenging at first. This is okay, don't get discouraged. The body works better with use. The beautiful thing about the body is, the more you use it, the better it works. So the more you practice, the more effortless it will become, and the more benefits you will gain. Do not worry about remembering the instructions. All these practices are available online, and we'll be sharing the links with you in the chat. And you can also follow along in the Sadhguru app. These practices are available there also. So these practices today will be guided by a video. You just listen to the instructions and follow as best as you can. The first part of the video will demonstrate and explain how to do the practice. No need to do it at this time. You just observe carefully. You can do the practice when you're prompted.
Yoga for well-being. Yoga Namaskar. Yoga Namaskar is a powerful system by itself. It activates the lumbar region of the spine in a tremendous way, strengthens the muscles along the spine, giving it a reinforcement so that as one ages, the collapsing of the spine, which causes pinching of the nerves, does not happen. And if already there's damage is setting in, the best way to regenerate your spine would be by doing Yoga Namaskar. It has all-round benefits for the entire body Yoga Namaskar is a very simple and complete process by itself.
To practice Yoga Namaskar, you will need a light stomach condition. That is approximately 1.5 hours gap after having a meal. If you do not fulfill this condition, please skip this particular practice for now. Those with hernia and pregnant women in the 3rd and 4th month of pregnancy should avoid practicing Yoga Namaskar. From the 5th month onward, pregnant women can continue practicing as long as they are comfortable. Now we will learn Yoga Namaskar. This is a series of 7 steps. He will demonstrate 1 full cycle. Please observe. Stand with your feet comfortably apart and parallel to each other. Keep your arms and shoulders loose and relaxed. Eyes open. Focus on a point in front of you. Once your focus is steady, hold Namaskar by bringing your palms together in front of your chest. This is the starting position. As you inhale, bring your hands up above your head. As you exhale, bring your hands downward so that the heels of your palms come behind your neck. As you inhale, bring your hands straight up. As you exhale, bring your hands down in front of your chest. This is step 1. You do the same thing twice more. Step 2. As you exhale, make a sound from the pit of the throat. Step 3. The whole time, your fingers should be together, pointing straight up.
Keep your eyes closed. Take both your hands and place it just beneath your throat upon your chest. Sit still and visualize the entire earth, soil becoming fully alive and rich and throwing out a phenomenal amount of life out of itself. Plants, bushes, trees, worms, insects, animals, birds, human beings, all rich and healthy, living full lives of their own. Visualize this with as much detail as you can. Visualize this with as much detail as you can. The rich soil throwing out immense amount of life in the form of grasses, bushes, trees, plants, worms, insects, birds, animals, human beings, all with rich life, strong and rich life, living full, exuberant lives, as they should, every life. Take your own time, take your own time, slowly, very slowly. Please open your eyes.
So what was your experience of going through the meditation? You can share in the chat box. So Sadhguru has guided that we can do this practice on a daily basis. I will recap the instructions once more. So to do this meditation, you sit with your hands open, eyes closed, with a slightly upturned face. With your mouth closed, you utter the sound continuously for 7 minutes. Then stop making the sound and continue to sit with your eyes closed with a slightly upturned face. Then place both your hands on the upper part of your chest, just beneath the pit of your throat, and sit there like this with your eyes closed and with a slightly upturned face for 2 to 3 minutes, being aware that we are part of this conscious planet. So these practices are just a drop of what Sadhguru has to offer for one's inner transformation and well-being. If you wish to explore the full depth and dimension of yoga, Inner Engineering Online is a technology for well-being, a powerful 7-session course, 90 minutes each. Designed by Sadhguru, Sadhguru takes you through this journey step by step on a journey of self-exploration, empowering you with tools from the yogic sciences to bring emotional balance, clarity, joy, fulfillment, and exuberance. You can experience Inner Engineering Online in the comfort of your own space at your own pace. Once you complete the 7-session Inner Engineering Online course, you can register for the Inner Engineering Completion, which is also now offered as an online program, Inner Engineering Completion Online, or as a residential 2-day program at the Isha Institute of Inner Sciences in Tennessee. Designed by Sadhguru, this involves the transmission of Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, a powerful and purifying 21-minute energy technique that incorporates the breath. It also has some invigorating and rejuvenating asanas. So we'd like to close this session by sharing about the Conscious Planet Save Soil movement. Soil is becoming extinct under our feet. It is the biggest yet silent environmental disaster that is unfolding literally underneath our feet. This is happening across the world. When we talk about environmental concerns, we usually talk about global warming, climate change, water scarcity, pollution, but soil extinction is one immediate problem that is not getting the attention that it deserves. To raise awareness of this dire need to create policies to safeguard soil health, Sadhguru embarked on a 100-day lone motorcycle journey from London in UK to South India, covering 30,000 kilometers, that is over 18,600 miles in 100 days. The journey culminated on June 21st, the International Day of Yoga in Coimbatore at the Isha Yoga Center in India. The aim of this movement and the journey was to inspire and educate and inform and motivate at least 3.5 billion people around the world, which is 60% of the world's electorate, those who can vote, to talk about soil. Because only if sufficient number of people raise their voices will government enact policies. And policy change is needed because of the enormity of this problem. Individual action is not going to do it. We need government policy changes across the nations around the world to safeguard soil health, to raise the organic content of the soil to a minimum of 3 to 6%. This movement has received an overwhelming response from the public, the government officials, and the media. 74 nations have agreed to support Save Soil movement, and over 3.4 billion people have talked about soil in these 100 days. And just a few months ago, nobody was talking about soil. So this is the impact that this journey has had in this last 100 days. Inspired by Sadhguru's relentless commitment and empowered by tools of inner transformation. Millions of volunteers across the world have stood up to make this happen and to create a world that they wish to live in. This is a shining example of the impact yogic technologies and inner transformation can have on individuals. We have a short video presenting the Save Soil movement and the phenomenal journey that Sadhguru has undertaken. Would you like to watch it? We'll play it now.
Soil is not our property. It's a legacy that's come to us from previous generations, and we must pass it on as living soil for future generations.
So we invite each one of you to become part of this historic endeavor. Although the journey has culminated, Sadhguru has asked us to keep our voices raised until the policies are done across the world. So you can visit savesoil.org to learn more about this movement. Amplify the message on social media, which is the most powerful means to communicate nowadays, using the hashtag #SaveSoil. You can also follow Conscious Planet and Sadhguru on social media and amplify the messages that are posted about Save Soil. Please share this message with your family and friends, and you can direct them to savesoil.org. It has been really wonderful to be part of this session and spend time with you all this morning. Once again, we really like to thank and appreciate the opportunity given to us by Guruji to be part of this International Day of Yoga celebrations in the World Yoga community. The practices that you have learned today are very simple but powerful practices. They can play a significant role in enhancing your physical and mental well-being. The only way to know what the practices can do is to practice them daily. So we'll be posting the links for the practices on the chat box. So we hope you will take advantage of these practices that you have learned and use them to enhance your life in every way. We hope to see you all again in future. Thank you all for your time. Save soil. Let's make it happen.
Thank you, Sureshji, for this wonderful presentation. I enjoy all the videos, especially Save Soil was a really sharp shot. Within 50 seconds, they showed so many things. I was also looking for my Facebook, then I saw the post I made it. It came out to my Facebook as a memory on 21st or 22nd of June. This is a photo Gabriel took. Gabriel is here at the UN. We took it. Gabriel is in the meeting today, so he can be proud that he captured this photo. We never know what's the importance of each photo. In the future, after we all passed away, in the future generation will see these are the things happen in the life. So those who have questions, please write on the chat box. We have few more speakers, and especially I want to introduce my close friend and part of the Global Council of the World Yoga Community, that is Yogi Ashutosh Ji Maharaj from Rishikesh, the capital of yoga, and he's sitting here. I want to mention when I was in Delhi, he brought me to the Tihar jail for a yoga session, and the satsang, it was so interesting. He's a yogi teaching to the jail inmates, and see the hard work he did with the Kiran Bedi and all the other people. And 2 years back, he wanted me to go for the Kumbh Mela, but I was not able to go because of the Corona crisis. But I hope 2023 I can join the. We are having some program in Bihar, and that's your place too. And he is a trained yoga teacher from Bihar School of Yoga. That is also Shivananda lineage. So I was lucky to be part of different groups from Shivananda tradition, Swami Bua's group, Divine Life Society, Swami Vishnu Devananda group, Swami Chinmayananda, Chaitanyananda, so like many of them. And he is one of that from the Mungur. That's the first yoga university established in the world, actually. That is Mungur, Bihar School of Yoga. Then I met so many of their monks coming to the H.R. Nagendraji's institute, that is a university, Vyasa University. Those days when I was there, it was not a university. So thank you, Sureshji. We have tomorrow too, right? We have a presentation.
Yes, we'll be here tomorrow also for a short presentation tomorrow also.
So thank you everyone. Those who are watching online, I saw around 1,400 people are watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please go to their website and do practice. I saw it's a beautiful presentation. It's authentic. I have to acknowledge that part. So I am going to invite Ashutosh after the Admirta Pado, our trustee from Argentina. And I saw some people, Gita Palo and Nelia from Brazil. Nelia is one of the former Olympic performer from Brazil as a in the gymnastics, right, Nelia? And student of Swami Bua. Okay. So I'll invite Yogi Ashutosh Maharaj, flourish for it.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Namaste to all the yogis and the all members of World Yoga Community. In this event, I'm very grateful to you, Guruji Dileepji Maharaj. Dandvat Pranam.
Pranam ji.
Myself, I had working with the inmates of prisons since 18 years. This is the, I can say, to order given by my Guruji. So you should go there and work with inmates in prison. I had done several types of works in prison, like yoga teachers training course in prison. When the inmates will release from the jail, then I will give him the job and opportunity, because the inside those inmates he is in prisons, when they will remove, our society will not accept easily. So this is the more challenge for the society and for family and for that person also. So how can they will get the another chance to adjust in this society? So my purpose is always those inmates, if he went inside the prison, behind of this, the reason is the lobh, moh, krodh, ahankar, like that, the vasanas. So the yoga is completely, but when they will reach the prison, that the yamas and niyamas will purely inside the prison, because in the prison the satya, ahimsa, asteya, brahmacharya, and aparigraha. And soch, santosh, tapa, swadhyay, and iswar pranidhan. So first two in Ashtanga yogas, the discipline, self-discipline is inside the prison. So and we are just Mr. Suresh ji had given that the presentation about the Sadguru Jaggi Vasudeva's mission, the save soil. This is also the discipline, and the all yoga gurus and spiritual leaders has his own responsibilities to the society and for the society. So how can we work? That doesn't matter, and the matter is only one: how much result will come out. So as you see, my English is not good, so I think
that doesn't matter. You are speaking in somebody's language. You have to be proud of it. Even we make mistakes, we are putting extra effort to explain to other countries. English not only the best language in the world, our language is also best.
yes,
So please.
yes, Swami. So just I saw inside the prison, the each and every, I cannot say the criminal, I say they are the first offender. 15% only criminal mindset. But when the child born on the earth by birth, the child is not criminal. Our society makes that. The discipline, or like I can say, our society, our family, our friends, the giving that the sanskars or command or teaching the discipline. If those students or person, they don't want to stay or live in that discipline, means they would like to break the discipline. And when the discipline will break or breach of discipline or trust, then the for that reason, in the Gurukul also, in the family also, the parents is giving the punishment. So the same system is in our society or in each and every society, family or state or country. But our society has teaches several types of things. Our societies is making the yogis, gurus, spiritual leaders, and the lawyers and doctors, engineers, but the criminals also, because if the sanskar is feeded in the certain age and discipline, ath yoganu sasanam iti yoga uchyati. Discipline is called yoga. So when I will put this command inside the prison or outside, at the home or anywhere, so the need is only we should have to put that command inside, because the two things, the positive energy and negative energy, the yogis or some other peoples has positive energy, because the positive and energy is work on the right way, and the negative energy always creates the destructive work. Means we all have to work on that. How can we change that command to negative energy is also means I can change it through the yogic exercise or through the meditation, through the breathing practice, and through the all yogic kriyas. Positive on the way to positivity means that positive energy will come, positive thoughts will come, then the negativity will remove out slowly and slowly. So in the family also, if the student or son or daughter, they are not in the discipline mode, good discipline mode, or his thought is not good, when the negative thought is always coming, means the only one way, only one holistic healing way, the yogic therapy, yogic exercise, breathing, or like just before sometimes in that presentation, the Guruji Jaggi Vasudeva's teaching method, the Brahmari pranayamas and all. These all is the best technique. So we should have to practice on that and teach them in the younger age, in the childhood, because if the children will practice the same thing earlier, then no need to go to like in Hindi, jail bharo. So go to the prison. So we should have to work on that in the family or our society, a small way, and to make him the role model of our family or society. Yes, Swami.
Well explained. I want to show one photo when we travel in Rishikesh. Your sailor took this photo, right? Do you remember this
Awesome.
photo?
Yes. Oh, great. Really, that's great. The river Ganges, and
we were crossing the river. We took this photo.
yes.
And after coming
Yes.
back from Panama, then they gave them, we took it, we didn't get the right photo, but this was a good.
Oh, that's great. Fine.
So these are memories, So, yeah. So here you see, no one is criminal actually.
Yes.
People make mistake because of their ignorance. A lot of time people don't have enough to sustain their life. And people are, a lot of our community members are not caring about our people. That's the situation. Family problems, social problems, religious problems, political problems. Actually, we have to think about the beauty of our life, how to make it more fruitful rather than competing, too much competitions are there. Yeah. You see how much plastic we have around the globe, even in the water, kill all the animals. They are innocent. But we promote plastic. Plastic is useful in certain time if you make it as like a solid plastic for a longer time. And I know somebody found a bacteria or something. You can eat the plastic now. But once you use it in the public, it may be uncontrollable, create a problem too. I was watching some videos from the UN to see plastic is all over, like a minute size in the water, and we are also having food. These contents are there, and very difficult to dissolve, to the soil. It will stay there. And only human being create this type of problems. We take the crude oil from the earth and turn to other things and destroy the balance of the nature. So we try to discuss with the people, try to educate. Some people get, some people won't get, unless they get a real big calamity. When Corona came, people start thinking about life, and now they're slowly forgetting, coming back to the old star. Very hard. So anyway, it was wonderful to see you here. So make sure be there for 30th, our final day. We start the International Day of Yoga celebration along with the Yogasana sports movement. Gopalji and all other people join in hand with us. We had 23 countries participating for the World Yogasana Sports Championship. The final is going on now. On 30th, we will announce all the result. It was really wonderful to working with all the old groups. After so many conflicts between associations, it's coming together. I hope it will work out.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for joining. I didn't see our Ajariji. Maybe he has a net problem. I'll call him after. Anyway, I'm going to call our trustee from Argentina, Mirta Pardo, Ajariji Mirta Pardo. She coordinates all the groups from South America. So when we travel, we go to South America and meet them. Yesterday they had a wonderful celebration with us. Over 30 speakers and the Indian ambassador spoke in the event. Mirta Pardo, say a few words.
Well, hello everybody. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. I don't know what time is it there where you are. I just only, well, Guru Dileepji, that my words are always thank you so much. Not only for supporting us, thank you so much to all the people who are adding to this program and this project, and all the countries and continents that are supporting us. The Indian Embassy in Argentina, because yesterday was a good participation, and an excellent participation. And well, thank you very much to you. And I have listened to the meditation. I love it. I made it. And I feel that when we finished the meditation, I was so relaxed, in peace. That is the word. Thank you so much for all that you are doing for the rest of the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. I like to hear from Nelia from Brazil.
Namaste, everyone. It's so wonderful always to be connected with you, especially during this month where we celebrate the energy, the love of the yoga that we all share so deep inside of us. And as I was listening to Yoga Ashutosh, it was so beautiful because to face his effort in moving through the language, it was bringing out how deep yoga is a heart language, that we don't need specific words to understand. It's like a connection. And I was remembering the time I was translating Swami Bua when he was making conferences all over Rio de Janeiro state. And I felt really the connection through the meditation, through the yoga spirit with him. So my words would come out my mouth. Even I was surprised. I was even surprised of how those words would come to me. But I think this is what yoga touches in us. Yoga brings us to this connection with all, the higher and the deepest. So that's how we learn, we get to touch those people, like you said, that to awaken them for the essence that all human beings, we are like the environment, like the soil. We are like the nature. We have this inside of us. And it's important, every one of us, to get this awareness. And that's what we do here. That's what we do, joining together, being this community. So thank you so much, each one of you, Guruji, all of you, Sadhguru, everywhere. It's so beautiful. And then one day, this will be like, even from Mars, the people from outer space, I think they will come to join us. And that's going to be like, whoa.
Thank you, Nelia. I want to hear from Gabriel.
Namaste, everyone. Beautiful festivity and coming together. I enjoyed very much.
You saw the photo which you took it at the UN, right?
Yes, yes. Beautiful moment. I remember you had beautifully at the right moment said, you stand right here and you take the photo. And somehow at the right moment, at the right time, everything crystallized and centralized. And before I knew it, I clicked and the perfect moment came together on its own. It was almost effortless. Beautiful. Guruji, would I be able to sing?
Yeah, please sing it.
Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare Shambho Murare Shankara
Murare Murahara Fanidara Shankara Murare. Beautiful. So Gita.
Namaste Guruji, Namaste everyone. I want to say a few lines about yoga.
Okay, sure.
Actually, our entire life is a yoga, and yoga is for everyone. Yoga is in every moment. Each chapter of Bhagavad Gita is yoga. Yoga is transformation. Yoga is equanimity. Yoga is performing each and every action in a skillful manner. Yoga is awareness. Yoga is identification. Yoga is unification. Yoga is the highest attainment. Yoga is for individual upliftment and mass awakening. Yoga is for peace and harmony. And the main aim for yoga is to attainment of God realization. Thank you. Shall I sing a short bhajan?
Yes, please.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सम्मति दे भगवान। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। पतित पावन सीताराम।
That's beautiful. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Ram Jaya Rama Rama Ram Jaya Rama Rama Ram. Finish it up. Okay, so Sujita, what's up?
Namaskar. Pranam Guruji. It was a wonderful event and what has been learned. Definitely yoga is beyond exercises, physical exercises. It is universe in this event. ना में धनी चाहूं ना रतनी चाहूं। ना में धनी चाहूं ना रतनी चाहूं। तेरे चरण
The line is cutting off, or there's an internet problem she was facing. Anyway, Gabriel, when she's coming, just add her. Okay. So I'll sing the Narayana. So, oh, maybe I'll ask Yogi Ashutosh to sing it. By then.
Once again, please repeat.
Could you sing a bhajan? Yeah.
Oh. Hari Om Namo Narayana. Hari Om Namo Narayana. Hari Om Namo Narayana. Achyutam Kesavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallavam. Achyutam Kesavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallavam. Hari Om Om Namo Narayana.
Sujit is back. I know there's an internet problem there. Try to do it again. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Guruji. ना मैं धन चाहूं ना रतन चाहूं। ना मैं धन चाहूं ना रतन चाहूं। तेरे चरणों की धूल मिल जाए। तेरे चरणों की धूल मिल जाए तो मैं तर जाऊं। शाम तर जाऊं। मोह मन मोहे लोभ ललचाए। मोह मन मोहे लोभ ललचाए। कैसे कैसे नाग लहराए। कैसे कैसे ये नाग लहराए। मैं किधर जाऊं अब किधर जाऊं।
काम धन चाहूं ना रतन चाहूं। थम गया पानी जम गई काई, थम गया पानी जम गई काई। बहती नदिया ही साफ कहलाई, बहती नदिया ही साफ कहलाई। मैं तो घर जाऊं, अपने घर जाऊं, छाम धन चाहूं ना मैं धन चाहूं ना रतन चाहूं। तेरे चरणों की धूल मिल जाए तो मैं तर जाऊं। थैंक यू सो मच गुरुजी।
Thank you, thank you. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Govinda Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Govinda Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Govinda Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Govinda Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Jai Jai Govinda Hare. 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 Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Govinda Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Govinda Hare. Narayana Narayana Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Jai Jai Govinda Hare. 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 Jai Jai Gopala Hare. Thank you everyone. We had beautiful celebration today. So tomorrow we'll have a laughing yoga, and some of the NGO leaders are coming from the UN to speak, and one of the interfaith minister from Integral Institute, that is Swami Sachidananda's group. Swami Sachidananda is one of the senior disciple of Swami Shivananda. When I came to New York, I was able to work with him, Swami Bua, Rabbi Galrumain. We did so many interfaith programs in New York, especially at the United Nations. So they are going to join. And let us see, Satyendraji is having a program. He's in the program. He cannot join because of the sound is too loud there with microphone and all this stuff. So anyway, he may join tomorrow. So we have only 4 more days to finish this celebration. We are very close. We already did 26 days. 26 days, 30 days, 75 programs. And so many partnership events. We did physical events. Yoga cruise. We had a cruise for 5 hours. That was a beautiful event. And see how many proclamations, citations are coming. And so many people are calling and congratulating. I know this is not going to end here. We will continue very strong way. And next year we have to plan that will be our 30th World Yoga Festival. And we want to make one of the event in India with all the government officials. The planning on that one. So let us see you. I want to thank Isha Foundation to put this partnership event with us. That's wonderful. And other organizations also joining. So I want to thank them, especially to the presenter, Sureshji, and all other members from their organization. And those who are watching on social media, I saw over 1,680 people are watching. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow, same time, same link. Okay.